Stadia dies tonight. So
Google Stadia is shutting down tonight, January 18th at midnight Pacific time. Stadia fans are mourning the end of the streaming platform in the best way they know how by competing to be the very best at Stadia's final game. Worm Game launched for Google Stadia on January 13th as the final entry in the platform's library. It's basically a multiplayer variant of Snake.
now, if you'll notice, Brett, that was 4 days ago.
Right.
From
4
the time
days
of
before the
recording this.
end. Yeah. The Stadia devs used Worm Game to test the platform prior to launch, which makes this the first and only first-party Stadia game to actually see the light of day.
4 days before it shuts down.
Some players are competing on Worm Game's leaderboard for the ultimate bragging rights, owning the top score on Stadia's final game and only game as the platform shuts down.
Yeah, I have a eulogy for Stadia, and it's what's already on the headstone of one of our thumbnails. We told you so. Or we were right.
That's right.
I just think this is... What better way to send out one of the most ill-thought-out, mismanaged events in video game history than to capstone it with a ill-thought-out, abysmal event in video game history, being a game, a multiplayer version of a game from 50 years ago, right? That is the only exclusive to the console that launches less than a week before the service shuts down, of which you won't be able to access it anymore. I mean, that is just fucking chef's kiss.
And it's called Worm Game.
I mean, what an abysmal
game.
Slither.io, Christian calls it.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically Tron, Christian says these look in the chat, he says these look like zoo animal plates from the early 2009. 2000s. Yeah. Put your ketchup in the cow's ears, yo.
Woof woof.
Yeah. I don't know, Brian, anything else to add to this? I just thought it was very serendipitous for the end of Stadia. We were right. We told you from the beginning when it was announced it was going to fail, and, well, it did. So
I'm sorry for all the developers of Stadia that were forced to work on this. They couldn't see the writing on the wall, and neither could Google.
Oh. No. Neither could Google, and neither could Brett, apparently. Because Brett disappeared.
I don't know what's going on. I just got kicked. What was I saying? Oh, they couldn't. I feel bad for the developers. They couldn't see the writing on the wall. They got shafted. But we saw the writing on the wall, Josh, because we are always right.
That's right.
All that matters, because we knew that Stadia was going to fucking fail because these people were coming into the game space. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They didn't know what was going on. They didn't know that PlayStation Now already existed and failed and sucked with cloud gaming. And they didn't know they weren't going to make it. But we knew. And next, Amazon Luna, Amazon, we're coming for your ass. You're done. So that's all I got for you.
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Haptic Intel. Did you do it? Subscribe right now.